Well, I mean, proud of our players. I mean, really playing well. We beat a really fine team, in my opinion, tonight. A team that thumped us pretty good in our first CAA game of the year. Got a lot of guys playing well. We're playing with a lot of energy, which I love. This team struggled early in the year to play with energy and the intensity that we like to play with. That's really changed for us, and I'm going to give David and Omar and Daniel credit for that. Our captains are really leading this club right now, and offensively, we're fun to watch. I mean, people that weren't in this building tonight missed something, I'll tell you that. I think in our last 4 games, and I may be off a little bit, but we've had 23, 20, 28, and 27 assists as a ball club. I mean, we really share the ball. Really fun to watch us play the way we are.
What's it about being home for you guys?
Well, yeah, I mean, winning at home's. I mean, if you look at college, that's why the high majors that play, 16 home games and 2 road games in non-conference win them all because they play at home. But I mean, there's so many factors that playing at home. You shoot better, the crowd's behind you, you're in your own bed. Travel, you're not travel weary, so a lot of those things are factors. But this team certainly deserved a 4-game homestand because we had been on the road forever. And so it was really nice to see us get a little bit of momentum while we were home and play 4 really fine ball games. Now, as I told them at the end of the ball game, really proud of you, but now it's time to take this show on the road, and show the toughness mentally and physically necessary to win in the CAA on the road.
Tony, I think over this 4-game stretch, it's almost 60% from the field. But the realistic news that's not sustainable long term. But yet, with the way you're shooting it and the way you're cutting and getting layups,
yeah,
you did.
Yeah, I'm not sure it isn't sustainable really, because for several reasons. One, we're defending better, rebounding better, which is we can really run with the ball. I mean, this is a very good open court team. I mean, people who like to define William & Mary as a Princeton offense never watched us play. We're very good in the open court, and by defending better, it's allowing us to get out and run. And the other thing that's really helped our percentage is our shot selection. We went through a stretch early in the year where our shot selection was not very good. We didn't trust the offense. We didn't trust one another. And right now, our percentages are really high because we're getting great shots. We got kids can shoot, but we got to keep getting good shots.
Are you to the point with Daniel where everything he throws up you think is going in?
Yeah, really am. And Daniel's playing great, but what I'm proud of for Daniel, when you look at his box score, I mean, 28 points, but 7 rebounds, 4 assists, no turnovers, 2 blocks. He's a complete player. And when you watch us play right now, he's one of the guys, he's one of our captains, really leading on the floor. And we didn't have that 6 weeks ago. And so I'm really proud of his offense. But I'm proud of the fact that guys are getting him shots when he's hot like that. So, to see Omar and David hitting him, penetrate and kick it to an open player is really impressive.
Following up a little bit on Daniel, what is it that you've seen from him as a transformation type thing to him becoming almost probably your go-to guy on offense?
Well, I think 2 things. He's really leading us, and I know I keep saying that, but that's really important right now for him. And he's getting extra shots up. We got 3 captains that are in the gym every day outside of practice, and that's making the rest of our team follow suit. So his work ethic is at a really high level right now. And what I hope with this team is there's going to come a day when we don't shoot it this well, and are we good enough with our intensity defensively and our rebounding the ball to sustain that? And I think the answer is yes, but we've got to go prove that.
Nathan seems to be providing an awful big role.
Yeah. Our bench is really good right now. And Nathan Knight is just, we know how good he is. And his future is really bright in a Tribe uniform. And I think every day he just gets better. He's playing with such effort right now. And I think something freshmen have to learn is to play hard all the time. But he's defending, he's rebounding, and his touch is really evident on the floor as well. But he can do a lot of things to help us win ball games.
Again, off the bench, Oliver Tott, a little bit under the radar, but 6 assists tonight. I mean, he had a pretty good second half.
And we had a great performance by the bench. I mean, I thought Oliver really stood out. Connor played a solid ball game, made some big shots for us. We've already mentioned Nathan. Justin Pierce is a kid that we love. His minutes haven't been as high as we would all like, but he's playing behind a pretty good player, Nomar Pruitt right now. So he's a guy with a bright future for us too. So a lot of guys playing well. I'll tell you a guy, I think he was just in here, but they played his best game in a long time is Greg Malinowski. Greg's a guy that we've expected so much out of this year. Had a little bit of a rocky season, but not to go back over the whole year, but he missed 4 months with a concussion and had a really slow start to the season. But he's so important to this team. When he plays at this level, we go to another level. So really happy to see that.
You mentioned your improved defense, Tony. Was that reflective in Williams being 7 for 18 from the floor tonight?
I think so. I really do. I really do. I'm sure he missed some shots he can make, but he got 18 points, but on 18 shots. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And we did a better job on the other, really outside of the number 2, Brace, I'm not sure how he pronounces that. We really were good defensively. We did a good job on Murphy. We did a good job on Begley today, and Brace stepped in there and had me 6 threes. I mean, that's what he does well, but he was making some pretty tough shots tonight.